Hello, beautiful people on the internet. It's me, Gratify What Is, and I'm here to tell you what if Deku had Crystal's powers part 7. So before I jump into the video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment down below any kind of what if ideas that you want me to do in the near future. So before I jump in, can we at least set this milestone? Can this video get 4 likes? If so, I will double upload a next video tomorrow, any day that this video just gets 4 likes. So yeah, just thought I'll set that out there. So now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, let's jump straight into the video, dog. Last I left off Izumi Midoriya, because I cannot stress this enough. Izuku is actually Izumi because he is a girl in this one, just like Crystal. And instead of having green hair, green eyes, she has red eyes and ginger hair, just like Crystal does, canonically, with the black circle on the back of her head. Last we left off, Izumi and gang faced off the villains in the USJ, and she created a giant wave to capsize all the villains there when they were on the boats with when she was on the boats with Dante and Asui. And fun fact, she passed out. All Might came, defeated the normal, but sadly, Kurigiri and Shigaraki escaped. The villains were arrested, and the heroes brought in everyone that was injured and taking them to the hospital ward, such as Izumi. She later woke up in the hospital with Inko at her bedside saying, "Oh, my baby Izuku, you're okay. Please, you're crushing me. I'm sorry. I'm just glad you're okay." Oh, what happened? She opened her eyes, and Inko eeped a bit, saying, "Izumi, your eyes. What about my... huh?" Suddenly, her vision started to turn blurry, a bit bluish. Suddenly, things started to look blue. And her mom, she didn't look red at all. She wasn't sensing any kind of heat signatures or whatever. She didn't know what was going on. Oh man, why is everything so blurry? She blinked, and suddenly her vision was back to normal, at least as normal as it could be. It went to red eyes, and she saw orange coming off from her mom, just like she usually does. "Izumi, are you okay? Do you remember what happened, sweetie?" She put her hand on her head, shaking it and sighing and moaning because she was having basically a headache, until it started flooding back to her. The child on the bus, the villains, the attack, the portals, the wave. Then she focused on her hand, saying to herself, come on. Inko? I said Inko, sorry. I was actually doing the pause to show that Inko was wondering what she was doing. Let me do that again. Izumi? Suddenly, her hand was wet, popping off water. She flipped it, and suddenly her hand was raining. It was a miniature storm cloud there. She was getting herself wet, but it was amazing. "Mom, I think I just got a new power. Oh my." Later on, after Izumi came out of the hospital ward, they were driving. Inko was like, "I gotta get you to the quirk doctor. This is amazing." Izumi was just hugging herself because this was a completely new experience. She didn't want to get assessed again, but it was kind of weird, and she wanted to know what was happening. Every time she blinked, her eyes were changing from red to blue, She was always seeing her mother either in red or just seeing everything else blue, except or seeing everything else outside blue, like light blue, like the sky here, but everything else is just blurred in blue. What's happening? Later on, they went to the hospital and then found a doctor there. Not the quirk doctor in season 1, because, well, if you're a manga reader, you know what I'm talking about. It was a completely normal, tall doctor dude saying, "What's the problem, mom? It's my daughter, sir. She..." Sure. Show him. She did exactly what she did and raining droplets. Huh, is that your quirk? Yeah, but the thing is, I only discovered it recently. Oh, I see. So your quirk is awakening. That's pretty rare. Unless, were you one of those people that were in the mist event? She nodded. I see. Come with me. They began to do scans on her and everything. Later on, they came in with the results. Because this is the future. I expect them to produce results in like 5 minutes flat. Amazing. You see, the thing about it was during the mist event, we had to collect samples from the cocoons because we didn't know what was going on with them. We know that the DNA was changing, but we didn't know why or how it happened. So we just hoped and prayed that you guys would just come out alive because, well, we didn't know what was going on until you all popped out one day and we started to run more tests. Although we haven't fully grasped the scope of the potential you guys can have, but it seems that all of you can potentially grow more powerful than the previous generation, passing somewhat of a singularity, if you might say, but not burning yourself out. It's quite amazing. Let's see here. It seems that you have more powers than beneath the eye. What? But it looks like you only unlocked it due to stress and being in the right environment. How did you unlock it? Exactly. She started to explain how she was in the water and how she felt like she was going to die and had to defend herself, and how she just flipped the villain. I see. In any case, you should be more careful in situations like that, because if you exert that kind of amount of force for your first time using any of these new powers that might pop up, you can potentially hurt yourself, or worse, it may put you in a comatose state. This shocked Izuku and Inko. Izumi, I'm so sorry. Yes, so I suggest that you should take better care of yourself next time. Okay, young woman? Yes, sir. Also take this. He hands her a book. What is it about? Well, since you have water manipulation, and given the current status of our society, books like this were written to help people like yourself discovering these new abilities. People that have these kind of abilities, basic ones such as water manipulation or such, or any water-based quirk, we give them these kind of books so that they'll be able to, so that it could help with you using your abilities better. Because I know that you probably have a life that involves hero walk, right? Correct? Yes. So I suggest that you read it because it's been made by all kinds of heroes throughout the decades. Thank you. They left. Izumi went back into her room. Hold up, I got a drink. And started to flip through the book. It was quite amazing. There were some techniques used by some of the heroes back in the day. Although she never heard some of these names, she saw some manual, the water hose heroes. They were It was a quite informative book, but so far she was pretty much sucking at controlling water. She wasn't some kind of crazy master firebender like she was with water. Instead, the only thing that she could do with it is just shoot it out. She just thought that that's good enough for her for now, but she has to learn how to control it better. And she managed to get used to her eyesight, although it's going to be hard to explain when she gets back to school. And that's all the time that she did when school was closed. School finally comes back, and boom, Eraserhead just pops into the entire class with the bandages, and the students were like, God damn, my teacher really got direct. They started to say, why were you teaching? Because you were so injured that you should rest. Eraser was like, don't worry about me. We have to focus on something much more greater. What? The sports festival. He started to explain about what the sports festival was. And Momo Yarozu raised up her hand saying, Sir, is that such a wise decision given what's happened currently? Yes, actually, it's one of the best decisions for now. We need to show the world, more likely Japan, that the heroes of the next generation are much more capable of handling themselves. And no little setback is going to ruin that. They all started to nod, hearing the reasoning behind his voice. And I'm so sorry, honestly, I don't know what's their problem. They always bark like idiots. I truly don't know why there's no other dog in our area. So yeah, that happened. Later on, Ochako was just trying, I'm gonna do my best. And people were looking at Izumi. Dante came to Izumi, asked her a few questions, saying, what the hell is that? Asu even came in saying, wow, I can't believe that you were able to create a wave, Midoriya. Were you holding back on us? Also, what's with your eyes? As it just flashed red and blue the minute that she was just blinking because everyone was just coming to her. Hey, ever heard of personal space, maybe? They all started back away. Izumi told her that it's nothing really, just something new. It freaks me out, to be honest. Well, you better get control. You better get control of that power soon, because I don't want to fight you without your 100%, Izumi. Says Bakugo from the corner. Whatever, I can still beat you on my fire. As she sets two of her fingers ablaze. And the thing about it is that her power does not differ from the eye color. Here's how it's going to be. If her eyes are red, her fire is the most strongest. She can still manipulate water, but I'm only going to say that it'd be 10% weaker because her body is adjusting for the water for using fire, and vice versa if it's blue eyes. So just going to say that because I'm doing my best to nerf her. Crystal is OP as shit. I'm doing my best to nerf this Deku so that she can seem relatable. That's why I even made everyone else in class 1A OP as well as the humans. Because if I only made it as her, I'm not even gonna lie, it won't be fair. So Tenya and Izumi went up to Ochako, asked her later on why she was saying I'm gonna do my best. She tells her the reason why. She thought that they were going to hate her now because she had such a selfish reasons in her head, but they were chill about it because it's not really selfish if it's only for herself and her family, correct? It's not that bad. Just surprising, not bad. Later on that day, class 1B, support course. Support course people are chill. I'm pretty sure the only person there is just me, so no support course, just general studies. Came up to class 1A door and then started looking at them. Why are they all looking at us? Says Kaminari. Isn't it obvious? Says Bakugo from the corner. They're scoping out the competition. They're looking at the class that might just survive a villain attack. back away. So here's how it's going to be, y'all. Monema. Ah, God, I hate Monema so much. But I'm just going to do it because I gotta be fair. Monema can now copy quirks and they can last up to 20 minutes. Although more quirks he copies, less time that he has. Let's say that he copies 2 quirks, it's 20 minutes. 4 quirks, 15. 6 quirks, 10. No, 6 quirks, it'll be 5 minutes then for him to use all of them. And finally, if he absorbs any more, time will just run out. So I'm just going to do that for that stupid boy Monema. And Kendo, I'm going to say that Kendo is Kamala Han. I'm pretty sure most of you may not know Kamala Han, aka Miss Marvel. I mean, most of you should, especially given out the new Avengers game. But I'm just going to say that she's a person with stretchy powers and could then big in her fist just like Kendo does. So Kendo is Miss Marvel here. And let's see who else is there that you guys will know about. Ah, yes, Ibarra. And I'm going to showcase her power when she defeats Kaminari because that's the best way to showcase it. And also, I haven't really thought of a name like it, just like Uraraka. So I really hate it when they barging like that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Monema was coming in, started talking trash. Also, another thing, just to make sure that he's not absolutely broken, he cannot copy inhuman capabilities. So Crystal, nope. Oraka's gravity control, nope. Kaminari's electrification, yes, but he cannot shoot it out, nope. I just need to say that out before I forget, because I hate Monema's guts so much. Also, it's a weaker version of the quirk. Boom. New Monema, Inhuman Monema, hate him, but made him nerfed. So he started talking trash. Bakugo told him that he should back the hell up before he breaks him. Oh, big talk from a class 1A student. Just because you fought a villain now, you think that you're big stuff, huh? It was at the end of class, so Crystal wasn't really caring much. Surprisingly, she's allowed to wear headphones. I don't know why. Maybe because she just gets top scores. She wears headphones and she doesn't really care about what's going on. She just wants to go home. Mind moving, will you? Oh, look. We're not done yet, Missy. So how about you just go inside before he could even say anything else, Izumi raises her hands, her eyes flash blue, and boom! She blasts him with a full giant column of water and into the wall. Unless you want me to increase the pressure so that it breaks every single bone in your body, I will shut the hell up. And she walks away. Also, that was a bluff. That was a pure bluff. But she was just showcasing her dominance. And people actually backed the fuck up because you don't want to mess with someone like her. Next day is the Forts Festival, baby. So, yeah. Everyone is in the waiting room. Everyone is chilling in that waiting room. Until Todoroki, he just comes in and then declares war on Crystal, Deku, and Dante because daddy issues, and says that he's going to defeat both of them with only his eyes and show that you don't really need, and stick it to his man Endeavor that he only needs ice because he's beating 2 powerful fire users. Dream on, Todoroki. Smirks Izumi, and they all walk out, and the sports festival is about to begin. This is where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I hope that you enjoyed What Did Deku Have Crystal's Powers Part 7. So, yeah, before I leave and before you leave, do me a favor, please, 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 do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment down below any kind of what if ideas that you want me to do in the near future. So, this is Gratify What Ifs, sign off.